All right. It is the next morning. It is the next morning. Let's get this carburetor out of the vat. Put it back together. Little float. All right. Nice and clean. Let me grab my little blower here. Let's see what we got. Can y'all got a good gangle on it? All right. Yeah, looks pretty good. I'm impressed. I am impressed. Back up yonder you go. All right, that's pretty. That's so pretty. So pretty. Very nice. I just wish I could have got that. I'm gonna try one more time to get this. That's so. Now that it has soaked, I'm gonna try one more time to get that jet out of there. But I think I got it too far stripped. Yeah, it's too far stripped. It's all right, it's clean. I feel good. See how it just strips? You just tear that little screwdriver slot right out of it. But it's open, it looks good. Let me run my little thing up there through it. Oh yeah, I can see that back there. All right. We'll start putting her back together. Give it a little scratchy around in here. Get that loose stuff off there. Any loose stuff. All right. All right. Start with, well, let's see. What did I just do with that little screwdriver? Here it is. I want to make sure this little groove right here is clean. Any loose stuff off here. Scratchy right there. All right. Start by putting this back on. All right. How did I say that went? Went just like that. Or did it go like that? No, it couldn't have gone like that. Yeah, just like that. Don't lose that little spring right there. All right. Your little pin. Find the hole. There we go. Okay. Now we put the bowl on it. Well, I want to put this on first, I believe. Because that bowl might be in the way of that. Yeah, that's got a bunch of schmutz in it. There, that's pretty and clean again. Let's see, it goes just like that. Down in the little slot. And put your little O-ring back on there. I'll sit there and done that with a dirty screwdriver. Got that cleaned out. $10 millimeter. Not too overly tight, but tight enough. Okay, the carburetor's on there like that. So I want this drain plug. Let me hold it up to the machine there. Yeah, just like that. All right, all right, all right. Put this back in there, like that. Put that back in there like that. Make sure it goes all the way down because you won't be able to get this back in there if you don't. We had about 2 threads sticking through right there. Right there. All right. Put your little choke lever back on there. All right. Back over to the machine. To the machine. I'm going to pop this tank off right here because I want to replace this fuel line. It looks to me like it's damaged right there. Looks to me like we got 2 little pinholes right there. So I'm gonna pop this tank off so I can get under it. Should have 4 bolts holding it on. Well, 2 bolts and 2 nuts. 12 millimeter. There's one. You got one in the back. That's tight. Take that extension off. This is probably flexing too much. There we go. Ooh, back already. Take these 2 nuts off. Ooh. Bleedity, bleedity. Okay. And be careful because you can break those. And I have. You can, you will, and you probably have. Make sure that screen in there is good and blowed out. Let's see, let me reach up here and grab a piece of 3/16 fuel line. I already had a piece of cutaway laying up there. Let's see, is that going to be a 3/16 or is that going to be a quarter? It should be a 3/16. Yeah, 3/16. 3/16. Hit it with a little WD. You can squeeze it on there. And be gentle because it is plastic. Let's see, I got a couple of hose clamps over here we can use. Oakley dokley. Back on the machine with it. Back on to the machine. Put the studs in there first. Get the 2 little nuts started. Whew. 10:30, it's already 60 degrees out here. It's good. That is wonderful, wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. not good at cross-threaded. We'll sneak over here on the back side and put this one back in there. All right. Now we'll tighten them down. All right, good enough. Gooder than enough. That thing rolls so much better with full tires. Ooh, my back. Okay. Ooh. Well, let me put the fuel line on first. Where do we need to cut it? It needs to go in that little holder right there. Let's see, we'll cut it right about there. Yeah, all right, all right. Working on a little further. Popped all my knuckles just then. All right. It looks like we damaged that, taking it off. Looks like a little snake bit it. I bet it leaks. It's all right. Oh, let's see. Needly nose. Trying to do this without giving you the hairy elbow. Okay. All right. Now we'll get this hooked back up. Get a little spring in there. All right. All right. Wipe some of this off. Yeah, this thing evidently got turned over in some point between his warehouse and bringing it to me. All right, good enough, good enough. Get your little crankcase vent hose from the valve cover hook back on. Let's grab the two nuts and the screw that goes in the top. What do we do with it? Oh, let's see, we've already replaced the spark plug yesterday. Easy. Easy. All right. Turn the fuel on. Let's lower the table a little bit. All right, we are ready to put some fuel in it. Everything's still nice and clean and dry in there. All right, let's grab a gas can and a pump. All right. I'll tell you, this is the best thing since sliced cheese right here. Little $12 pump I got from Harbor Freight. All them years of heaving up them big, heavy 40-something pound, 5-gallon gas cans. Spilling it everywhere. Whatever's left just drains right back in there. Ooh. Get y'all one of them, boy. I think it holds one D-size battery. No, it holds two D-size batteries. Yeah, it holds two of them. All right, we'll be sitting there letting this thing fill that bowl right there while we put the gas can back. That way we can see if it's got any leaks. Hey, oh God, this thing's heavy. What is fluid? About 8 pounds a gallon. So you're talking 5 gallons? What is that? Let me get my calculator out. Okay. Looking good so far, no leaks or nothing. I want to get this key off of here because I don't want to shoot that thing across the shop. If this thing decides to run, let me grab me a little punch and a little hammer. I should have sprayed some of this on there yesterday while it let it soak overnight. Strike hold, pa-pow. All right, good enough. They say to make a better video, you got to change your angle about every 30 seconds. I ain't got that much patience to do that. Ooh, that thing's rusted on there pretty good. I don't want to get hit in the eye with this thing though. I want to get under it. Oh, there you go. Look at that. That strike hold got completely under it. This was the top. Completely saturated, completely under it. That is all right. That is good stuff. Get some, get some. Who can tell me what movie that's from? Get some, get some. right, let's see if she runs. Switch is on, we know the oil's full. Fuel, I don't see no leaks. Gas is on, choke. New spark plug. All right, let's see what we got. We got a runner. That is good. We know we got a good engine. Now we gotta clean that shaft right there. Let me grab a piece of sandpaper and we'll shine that shaft. Shine my shaft. I ought to let it idle real low and just let this thing do the work. I don't want to take a chance on getting myself injured though. That kiwi will come around and take a bite out of that finger. Don't take no unnecessary risks in this shop, because I'm the only one that works here. Hurt myself, can't work. And if you can't work, you can't make no money. All right, we got a shiny shaft now. Let's go over here and grab this pump. Whew, oh, I ain't got no bolts for that thing. It's going to be a 5/16 20 is the fine thread version of the 5/16. A regular thread 5/16 18 thread pitch. I got to find some. I think it's, or is it 5/16 20? No, it's 20. Yeah, because a quarter 20 and a quarter 24 is fine thread. 5/16 18 and a 5/16, or is it 24? 5/16 24. Anywho, I may have to run to the hardware store because I don't think I got any fine thread bolts. Gotta have one there. Look at there, another dirt dauber. The little dirt daubers, they build nests everywhere. But it's going to be these 4 holes. I'm going to have to dig those out and blow them out. And I don't know if that's going to be metric. It may be metric. Let me hit pause. We gotta get this situation figured out. Y'all hang with. Pow. Got 4 of these. This larger pattern is for larger pumps. And this is going to be a 3/8 thread. These are for a smaller pump. These are the 5/16 20. So we got 4 of these, 1.25 inch. That hole, this is right at 1 inch deep. So I got 1.25 inch, which will allow us to not bottom out, but have plenty of threads in the hole. So we got 1 inch deep over there, and this is right at 9/16 thick. And with the thickness of the lock washers we're going to use, let's get some of these. With the thickness of that, that will give us right at about 5/8 deep in the hole. So that should be plenty of meat in the hole. All right. I had some 1-inch, but they were just not long enough for me. So that allows us to get that thing nice and tight without bottoming out. Okay. Okay. Now let's get this pump mounted. We're going to have to add some oil to this pump too, because it's pretty low from what I can tell. This thing's heavy. So you can't even see the oil in the sight glass there. You can tilt it forward and you can see some. Y'all. Ooh, I hope that pump's good. We just waste a whole lot of time and energy if it ain't. Put the key back on there. Take a hammer and tap it in. Make sure that goes all the way down. Must have had a little booger on that shaft right there, which is fine because it'll keep it from sliding when I put this on. Let's see, I'm going to turn this shaft in the pump to where the keyway is on top. Put a little anti-seizure compound on here. All right. You turn you into the Silver Surfer. If you're sure, man. All right. Let's see if we can get this thing on here. Come on, baby. Boy, this thing's gonna fight me. I may have to pull that fitting off over there because it ain't quite giving me what I need. See, we're still at a slight angle because it's hitting that handlebar over there. I don't want to have to, well, I could loosen the engine bolts and have that engine tilt just a little bit for me. That'll give me what I need. I need Roosty here, man. He's the pressure washer guy. I can't stand working on these things. Yeah, let's do that. Just such a slight angle. Let me do it. Let me spin this thing 45 or 90 degrees and see if that'll kind of help. Oh boy, God, it's got my shoulder hurting now. Let me grab my rubber mallet. I believe we can get it on without having to loosen that engine. I believe, I believe. What am I beating on? I'm sitting there hitting that and not even realizing it. Here we go. And I forgot to clean the dirt dauber's nest out of them holes. That's all right, we can still get to them. Okay, let me dig the dirt out of there. Where's that other hole? That one's got dauber guts in it. Get your aerial hose. Yeah, that's pretty clean. Pretty clean. Before I tighten it all the way down, get these other ones run all the way down. Okay, there we go. Now we got to put some Earl in it. It says right here it uses 15W40. Well, all I have is 15W50, which ought to be good. Let's see, what do we have? What do we have? I got some 1550, which ought to be all right, because this is race proven. So, God, look at the spider webs all over that. I wonder if I could do this without using a funnel. I didn't have much coffee this morning, so. Oh yeah. We'll keep going until we see it fill up halfway through the sight glass. Here it comes. All right, that's good. That's perfect. Well, it's a little overfull, but that's all right. guess that's all the way down, isn't it? Okay. Screen's clean, everything is good. Look at there, there's another dirt dauber's nest in there. Golly. Well, that ain't good. That ain't good at all. And there's another one behind that. Good grief. I'm gonna have to take that fitting off. I am. Let's find a wrench that'll fit. Let's see, what do we have? What do we have? What do we have? 13 16ths. Well, that's loose anyway. Huh. Ain't good. Let's see. Look at there, it's just clogged completely up with dirt dauber. Dirt daubers. Look at that. Wow. Man. Still have some in there. Got to make sure I don't hurt that O-ring in there. Little O-ring down in there. Looks like it might be damaged. Right in there. Yeah, let's get that O-ring out of there. I can get it out. If we can get lucky and get it out. There it goes. And let me reach over here and grab a new one. Reach over here and grab a new one. Let's see what I'm gonna do with them. yet. Or is it? Yeah, it looks like it. This is the exact O-ring I put in that Champion log splitter yesterday. That hydraulic line, that high pressure line. It had a damaged O-ring. It was leaking a little bit. It looks pretty clean now. Put a little WD in this thing after we're done here. Get that seated down there like that. You know what? I think that O-ring's too small. It's a little bit too small. It is. Put this one back in the bag. And we'll find another one. Let's see. What about this one? By golly, that's it. That is perfect. 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 That bolt back down in there. Get it back in this little groove. I wish Rusty would come above I-20. I'll tell you, I hate work on these things. I'm only an hour from you. I did put that valve back in there, didn't I? I'm moving so fast I forget if I did or not. Yeah, I did. I did. Okay, tight enough, tight enough. Get that O-ring there, I don't know, it may have been good, but I just don't like the looks of it. Don't need no leaks. Okay. Well, next thing we're gonna do is take it outside. I'm gonna get the hoses and wands out, and we're gonna hook this thing up and see if we get lucky and this thing works. Y'all hang with. Well, all right, there she is, hooked up, ready to go. First thing I'm gonna do is turn the water on, let it circulate through that pump before I put the wand on the end of it. Well, that's another problem. We got a female and a female. Well, gotta figure that out. Should be coming out. go. Scares you, didn't it? We're going to find another hose or something, because this end is female too. There. Let me go dig in the shed, find another hose. Y'all hang with just a second. Well, I got this hose. It's got a female and a male, but this male part that goes on the pressure washer is stuck on there. Somebody has just unscrewed this because they couldn't get this off. So let's see what we can do. You can see somebody's trying to take a chisel, which is probably me. Oh, let's see. We need to push down while we're Ooh, oh no. You may not be able to get this off. Good grief. There we go. Wow, that thing is on there. Ooh. Ooh. Mercy. Oh. That sucker is on there. Wonder if we've got another fitting over here we might be able to use. Another pressure washer fitting. I don't know if I've got any. Have to dig. Have to dig. I got some pressure washer stuff, but let's dig in this drawer over here. I hope that's not what I think it is. Ooh, that thing's on there good. It's on there good. Let me hit pause. I'm gonna go see if I can find another one of these fittings. Y'all hang with. Well, after a thorough whooping, got it. Woo! Had to use every hammer and pry bar in my arsenal. Man, I'll tell you what happens with these things. Over time, it gets boogered right in here. right in there. It gets a ledge built around it. See how smooth this side is? It just gets that ledge. See the pressure pushing on that hose? Gets it right there, and that's why it wouldn't come off. Right there. So what we're going to do, I think we'll simply take a piece of sandpaper. Simply take a piece of sandpaper. And we'll just work it. I don't want to put it on the grinder. I don't want to take too much off. Ooh, man, I worked on this thing for 20 minutes after I hit Paul's a while ago. I couldn't find another one of these, so I'm like, you know, I got to get that one off. I had to get my pry bar on that wrench just to unscrew this thing from the hose. Boy, that thing was a booger. Now we can screw this back onto the hose and use it like we're supposed to. No, that sandpaper just ain't doing it. That sandpaper just ain't doing it. So I am going to put it in the grinding wheel. That's what we're going to do. Just ever so slightly. I just want to get that ridge off there. I think my glasses are fogging up. Ooh, let's see what we have. Now I'll smooth it out with the sandpaper. I put a little dab of strike hold on there, and that probably helped. Oh, that feels much better. Do I dare? Yeah. Let me hit pause. I'm gonna go close my gate real quick. All right. Let me grab a little more strike hold. Strike a hold. Like my grandpa used to say, grab a hold of something. Is grab a hold. Grab a hold of it. Okay. All right, it's in there. Hope I ain't got it stuck in this one. Just tight. There we go. There we go. All right. Now we'll go play with it. Okay. Now we can go try it out. All right. Set you up right here. I don't know if this hose is any good or not. I don't think I've ever used this hose. I bet that's gonna leak like crazy right there. You know what? We just did the same darn thing as the other hose. And we're still stuck with a male and female. Darn it. Let me hit pause. Let me go change these fittings around so we got a female, or I got a male and male on each end. Hang with. Okay. I took the male off the other one. The other hose is for my personal pressure washer. This is just an extra hose I've accumulated. So I took the male end off my hose. Because my pressure washer has this male fitting on the pump. That one has the female. Okay, now we have a hose with a male on each end. Man, I tell you, it took me an hour to fix that pressure washer. Now it's taking me 4 hours to find a hose to hook to it. All right, let's try it again. Whew. Okay. This is why I hate working on pressure washers. All right, let's fire this baby up. I got to make sure I don't get no water in there. I got some air filters ordered for it. Well, it works. My God, that thing is a beast. You see, it about knocked me over. I couldn't catch my balance. Man, that thing's powerful. It works. It do. It's got to burn that oil and stuff out of the muffler. Man. Well, there you go. That thing about wore me out, boy. Got my shoulder hurting. All that wrenching on these fittings. They're not fittings, they're fittings. Well, hi boys and girls, thanks for watching another Tom Lobby video. We rescued another pressure washer from the depths of the warehouse that somebody took apart for some crazy reason years ago. Wow, that thing's a beast. I ought to call him and tell him it ain't no good and keep it. Give me throw it in the recycle bin. I wouldn't do that. Ooh, well, all right, boys and girls, love y'all to death, man. Eat your vitamins. Oh, I'm gonna go in here and take me a couple of Tylenol. Love y'all. Holler. We'll catch y'all on the next one.